What's going on, everyone? Got kind of a surprise. I went out and I bought some seats. These are RSX seats, Acura seats. They come out of RSXs, obviously. They nice little bucket seats. I picked them up off Craigslist, like $200 I think. Come with a lumbar adjustment, all manual, and they even have like these harness pockets. So I'm thinking that I can use my spare set of rails and then mount them to the bottom of these and then run actual racing harnesses in the E30 for pretty much like budget racing seats, because I mean my seats are cool in there. They're the like comfort seats, not the IS seats. I don't know how that happened, but I think the previous owner swapped them in because they were nice and fresh. But they don't have the bolstering, the side bolstering, and I know I drive pretty aggressively, so I wasn't really gonna live without that. So made an executive decision. While I was in Houston, I found these on Craigslist, picked them up. Good price. They feel great. They're like a suede, not a cloth. So I actually really enjoy that, and they got this cool like 80s, 90s pattern. You know, Japanese cars from the 90s, they have like terrible interiors, but they have like some cool patterns and stuff. So I think they'll look great. Look forward to installing those. It's gonna be a lot of fun, you know.
Hiding in the grass, I just want my life back. I just want myself back. You got a hold of me, you contaminate all the air I breathe. Feel your poison dripping down my face. Every time I taste.
So here I have an old E30 seat rail. You can see the holes. They're in a straight line and they're about the same width as the these ones right here. So all I did was I expanded this hole right here, and then I just need a little help to get this to line up to the original seat. So I have this little stock piece of steel. Gotta go take that, get that welded. Otherwise, it's pretty simple. I just measured the distance between these. It's good. Make sure, I might have to slot one of these or something. But these are actually all the way back, retracted, and I can still put a bolt through here. So I have a pretty fair bit of space in the front. I've actually shifted this all the way forward, so I have the most ability to pull the seat back. Okay, so for the seats, it's been kind of a pain in the ass, but I've done it. I have made this template right here, and this template exactly shows, so here's the front bolts come out, and then the back ones. It exactly shows how the frame or the seats bolt to it. So all I've done is I made that template, and then I use that for where the holes need to be on the actual rails of the seat. And I just have these long sections here that will get welded to the frame rail, and then I'll drill holes through for those front bits that come up. And then I have these bits which look like this. I know I could have just drilled and tapped it, but I couldn't find a tap in the timeline that I'm working with, so I went with the next best thing, drilled them out really big, and then smashed them in there. I'll just put some weld around here, and it'll be just as good. So that goes on here, gets welded to it, and then the plan is, instead of bolts running down into nuts on the bottom of this, I will just run the bolts up through the floor and into the seat rails, similar to this, but the nuts will be on the other side of these and the nuts will be on the bottom side of these. So that's pretty much that. Not too tricky, it was just a matter of figuring it all out. Probably will not be selling these mounts, they're kind of a pain in the ass to make, but anybody who wants to put RX-7 or RSX seats in their E30 can do so very easily with just some stock steel and bolts.
What am I running from? Padded footsteps, cold night sweats, my dress of loaded guns. Take our chances, blood on canvas. We are the lost lives. We are the battle cries, searching for justice, screaming into the night. We are the lost lives.
Hell yeah, this feels good. I've got plenty of room and I'm a tall guy. Kind of sitting in the back seat. You could never really fit people back here in this far back, but it slides all the way up to here. All the way back. Ooh. Fits nice and snug. It fits in the car really well, actually. My head can actually touch it. On the old seats, my head is like, that shit just fell, don't worry about it. On the old seats, my head is like over the headrest, and I'm 6'6", so the fact that I can sit in this comfortably now is really nice. Ooh, I feel great. Whew. Now I just gotta install the other one. It's pretty simple. It's just 2 bolts that go up from the bottom. So you just have to, normally they bolt down, but you just bolt them in through the threads and then into the rails. And then the 2 nuts that go on the front, like little brackets with the hole that I drilled the holes in. So that's it. They're secure, they're safe, and they're great seats. They're probably a little heavier than stock, but with the power this car is going to be making, it's not going to be an issue. Anyway, this is how they all turned out. My RSX seats in the E30, they look good. They have they come forward all like that on the back, and then push them back. They adjust all the way. The front mount bracket the front mounting points, just those steel bolts through. These go here, they're just nice back and everything. Got the driver's seat, nice and done. I think it fits with the suede wheel that I got. I got this D&D suede wheel. Looks pretty good. But all in all, I think they fit the interior really well. And they got some good headroom. My head, I'm quite tall, so my head goes up to like here-ish. And whereas the E30 seats before, they go to like here, and then my head just sticks over. So I think this is actually safer in a way, because if I'm in an accident and my head goes forwards and then comes back, it's not going to be like a pivot. A pivot is the top of the headrest would be on the back of my neck and snap my shit up or something. But they actually have these pockets for racing harnesses, so I'm looking at doing some sort of cage and a harness or something, but I'll figure it out. I just want to avoid a harness bar. That stuff's all sort of expensive. So as far as costs goes, I think the seats, $200, not bad at all. And then that steel was probably $10. What else did I buy? Some nuts. So probably total $225, let's say. A conservative estimate is how much I spent on those. And I mean, you're gonna get seats for different prices. These were obviously, I mean, it changes, these were used seats. So it differs from person to person, but I think I got a good deal on what it is. They will do me a lot better than the stock comfort seats because I won't be sliding around. They've got that suede bolstering to keep me in there. So I'm happy about that. They're tall enough for me, and they have those pockets to fit the racing harnesses if I go that route. Racing harnesses are not exactly recommended with adjustable seats, because if you have someone sit in an adjustable seat and then they change the back angle, the length of the racing harness will change, and then it won't be as tight on your chest. But the same thing applies for sliders. So you're going to have to adjust it if you adjust the seat as far as racing harnesses go anyway. But good stuff, another episode. I've been trying to make episodes, but been a little busy with school. It's kind of a, you know, one thing after another. It's been a pain in my ass, and I'm just trying to get this car road legal, sort of still just waiting on tires, and got to get those mounted, and then I can get inspected, and then I'm hoping to have it at the next Cars and Coffee and things like that. So look forward to that. Peace, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. I know, and thank you for everyone who bought a shirt so far. I've sold, I don't know, like maybe 20, and I'm really excited about that. I'm glad you guys like the design and everything. So, peace, guys. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. You got it. Max out.